My dear beloved child. Right now, as you read these words, feel my arms wrapping gently around you. I see you. I know the depths of your heart, the silent battles, the unspoken prayers, the quiet longing for peace. You are not invisible to me. You have never been alone, not even for a second. I have been closer to you than your very breath. Let go, just for a moment. Lay down the burdens you've carried so long. In this sacred space between you and me, let your heart be still. Fear, anxiety, confusion, they have no place here. I offer you my peace, a peace that passes all understanding. Here, you are safe. Here, you are loved beyond measure. The world around you may roar with storms of chaos, but within you, I am the calm. I am the anchor that holds you steady when the winds of life howl against your soul. Take this moment to lean into me. Listen carefully, my child, you are stronger than you think, not because of your own strength, but because my power flows within you. Every tear you've cried, I have caught. Every sigh of exhaustion, I have heard. You are my beloved, handcrafted by my design for a purpose greater than anything you can imagine. No failure, no mistake, no regret defines you, only my love does. And that love is unchanging, everlasting, and powerful enough to lift you from every pit of despair. When doubt clouds your mind and fear whispers in the night, remember this: I am your Father. I am your defender. I am your refuge. I will never leave you, nor forsake you. Every trial you face is not to destroy you, but to strengthen you. Every hardship is a stepping stone toward the promises I have spoken over your life. The enemy may try to convince you that you are forgotten, that you are too broken, too late, too lost. But listen to my voice over the lies: you are chosen. You are cherished. You are held in the hollow of my hand. And no one, no circumstance, no failure, can snatch you away from my love. When your legs are too weary to stand, I will carry you. When your spirit feels too broken to hope, I will breathe new life into you. When you see only closed doors, I am preparing to open new ones, leading you into a destiny filled with joy, victory, and fulfillment. Hold on, beloved. The night may be dark, but dawn is coming. The season you are stepping into is filled with new beginnings, unseen blessings, and miracles beyond your imagination. Trust me. Rest in me. For I am writing a beautiful story with your life, a story of grace, redemption, and unstoppable hope. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are mine. Take another breath, child. Stay right here with me. Though you may not see it yet, I am already at work in your life. In the silence where answers feel far away, I am moving. In the delays you didn't expect, I am preparing greater things than you asked for. You've questioned the waiting, even wondered if I've forgotten your prayers, but hear me now, every moment has meaning. Nothing in your life is wasted when it is placed in my hands. I know how hard it is to keep walking when the path is unclear. I know you've grown weary of holding on when everything around you says to let go. But I need you to trust, not in what you see, but in who I am. I am your shepherd, and I never abandon my flock. I am the God who parts seas and makes rivers flow in deserts. I am making a way, even now. There's no valley too dark for me to enter with you. No mountain too steep that I cannot climb with you. You may not feel strong, but I never asked you to be. I only ask that you hold my hand and let me lead. You are not walking blind, you are walking by faith, and that is the path where miracles unfold. You have prayed through tears. You have hoped in silence. You have trusted me with a broken heart. And I want you to know, I see all of it. Not one tear escapes my notice. Not one whispered prayer goes unheard. Your faith, though battered, is more precious than gold to me. So don't let the enemy convince you that I've been silent. I've been speaking, in whispers of peace, in moments of unexpected comfort, in the gentle strength that carried you through another day. I'm not just the God of thunder and miracles, I'm the God of stillness, of quiet breakthroughs, of healing that takes root deep within. Stay close to me. Carve out space in your day, even if only a few minutes, to be still and hear my voice. You don't need perfect words. Just bring your heart. I long to fill it with my presence. I long to show you that my timing is never rushed, never late, always exact. Right now, I'm cultivating something holy in you. I'm teaching your soul to rest, to trust, to bloom even in barren places. The seeds of faith you planted long ago, they are growing beneath the surface. And in due time, you will see the harvest with your own eyes. But for now, stay with me. Let me remind you of who you are. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are chosen. You are mine. And the story I'm writing in your life, it's just getting started. Come a little closer, child. Lean in, for there is more I want to speak into your heart. You were not created just to survive from one day to the next. I breathed life into you for something greater, something holy. You were formed in my image, with purpose etched into your soul, and eternity written into your spirit. You are not here by accident. You are not a mistake. The very breath in your lungs is evidence that I still have work to do in and through your life. I know it's easy to believe that you've missed your moment, that too much time has passed or too many doors have closed. But I do not operate on human timelines. I restore lost time. I redeem broken seasons. I rebuild what was torn down, stronger than before. Even now, I am reviving dreams that you buried in the shadows of disappointment. Lift your eyes, beloved. Don't look back with regret. Don't measure your future by the failures of your past. I am not counting your sins, I have covered them with grace. What I see when I look at you is someone radiant with potential, glowing with promise, wrapped in my mercy and called for such a time as this. When others doubted you, I still believed in you. When your own voice was filled with shame and fear, I whispered truth, you are mine. Let that be the name you carry, not the labels of the past, not the wounds others gave you, but the identity I've placed upon you. You are a child of light, and no darkness can extinguish the fire I've lit within you. And yes, I know the weight you carry. The responsibilities that feel heavy. The worries that wake you up at night. But I am your burden bearer. You were never meant to carry life alone. Invite me into your daily moments, the mundane and the miraculous. I want to walk with you, not just on Sundays or when you feel holy, but every single day. I delight in being with you, even when you're quiet, even when you're hurting. If only you could see what I've prepared ahead of you, the opportunities, the healing, the divine connections I am arranging even now. There is a season approaching where what once felt like delay will suddenly make sense. I'm not withholding from you, I'm aligning everything to match the beauty of my purpose. So do not shrink back. Do not stay stuck in the place of hesitation. I am calling you forward. Each step you take in faith, no matter how small, moves you closer to the life I designed for you. A life of meaning. Of impact. Of joy that isn't shaken by circumstance. You were made for more than just getting by. You were created to rise, to shine, to carry my glory in a world desperate for hope. Let me remind you again, the same power that raised my son from the grave is alive in you. And you are just beginning to discover what that truly means. You're still here. And that means the story isn't over. I know there were days you wanted to quit, when the pressure felt unbearable, and the silence was louder than your prayers. But you're still breathing, still hoping, still seeking. That is evidence of my spirit alive within you, sustaining you even when you didn't feel it. Let me say this plainly, nothing you've been through has disqualified you. In fact, I've used every scar, every setback, every sleepless night to shape something eternal in you. There is strength in you now that could not have been formed in ease. There is depth in your spirit that came only through surrender. The journey hasn't been easy, I know. But I've walked every mile beside you, sometimes carrying you when your strength ran out. I never turned away when your faith trembled. Even in your doubt, I stayed. Even in your rebellion, I waited. Even when you thought I was silent, I was speaking, through the kindness of a stranger, through a word in a song, through the gentle nudge to keep going one more day. And now, I want to take you deeper. Not into more striving, but into trust. Not into perfection, but into presence. You don't need to impress me. I'm not looking for performance, I'm pursuing your heart. What I long for is your attention, your affection, your willingness to open the door when I knock. Do not let guilt keep you from me. I am not ashamed of you. I know every secret, every failure, and I still choose you. My love doesn't flinch. It doesn't fade. It doesn't walk away when things get messy. I see you through eyes of mercy, through the blood of redemption, and I declare you whole. So give me the broken pieces. Don't hide them anymore. I already know what they look like, and I've already made plans to turn them into something beautiful. My specialty is restoration. I rebuild what others throw away. I redeem what the world deems worthless. I resurrect what seems dead. And yes, there will still be trials. Life will still have moments of pain. But now, you won't face them the same way. Because now, you know you're not alone. You're walking with the one who conquered death, who calms the storms, who speaks peace into chaos. And that changes everything. Your heart may have been shattered, but I'm giving it a new rhythm. Your dreams may have faded, but I'm breathing them back to life. This is not the end, it's a new beginning. So lift your head. There's beauty rising from the ashes. There's glory coming out of your story. You are not who you were. You are becoming who I created you to be. Now that you've laid the pieces before me, now that your heart is soft again, this is where transformation begins. You are no longer bound by who you used to be. You are not limited by what didn't work, or who walked away, or how long you waited. This is a new chapter. And I'm calling you to step into it with courage. Not because you feel ready, but because I have prepared the way. It's time to rise, not in your own strength, but by the power of my Spirit living within you. You don't need a perfect plan. You only need a willing heart. The same voice that called light out of darkness is the voice now calling you forward. That voice silences the doubts, calms the fears, and fills you with boldness to take the next step. You were never meant to stay in survival mode. You were designed to thrive, to bear fruit, to walk in joy, to be a vessel of grace to those around you. But it starts with trust. Real trust. The kind that moves even when the way is unclear. The kind that says, yes, before seeing the outcome. You've prayed for purpose. Now I'm inviting you to live it. Not in theory, not someday, but now. In the small decisions. In the conversations you've avoided. In the opportunities that stretch you. You are equipped, even if you don't feel it. You are called, even if you're still healing. You are chosen, even if others overlook you. The enemy wants to trap you in hesitation. He'll whisper lies that tell you you're too late, too broken, too uncertain. But I say this, you were born for this moment. Heaven's timing is never accidental. I've placed you in this exact place, in this exact season, because I want to do something through you that only you can carry. This is your Jordan River moment. Will you step in? Will you trust me to part the waters as you move? You don't need to wait for perfect peace to act, obedience often brings the peace you long for. I'm not asking for a leap. Just a step. Then another. And I will meet you with provision, protection, and my presence. You're not walking alone. I've already gone ahead, and I'm also right beside you. And don't be discouraged if progress feels slow. Flowers don't bloom in a day. Trees don't grow tall overnight. But their roots go deep, and their strength becomes unshakable. That's what I'm building in you, a foundation so firm, no storm can uproot it. So let faith guide you, not fear. Let grace fuel your movement, not guilt. You are not striving to earn my love, you are moving because you already have it. This world needs what I've placed in you. The kindness, the resilience, the hope that comes not from this earth, but from my spirit. You are not just surviving anymore. You're stepping into your divine assignment. And I am with you, every step, every word, every breath. You've come so far. You've walked through shadows, weathered storms, and stood firm when giving up felt easier. And here you are, still reaching, still listening, still moving forward. This is the moment to remember, you are not who you were. You've been refined. You've been renewed. You are walking with purpose now, not a borrowed dream, but one I personally placed within you. And it's time to live like that promise still stands, because it does. I haven't forgotten what I spoke over your life. The vision is still alive. The path is still unfolding. My plan has not expired, and your place in it hasn't changed. You may have taken detours, experienced delays, but nothing has disqualified you from the destiny I designed long before you took your first breath. Every time you rise, you reflect my grace. Every time you love others even through your own pain, you reflect my heart. Every quiet act of obedience, every moment you chose faith over fear, it all matters. Heaven sees it. I see it. And I will reward it in my perfect timing. The pressure you felt. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. I've been shaping you in the unseen, forging endurance in your spirit, building a resilience that this world cannot crush. You are stronger now, not despite the battle, but because of it. So as you stand on the edge of what's next, don't shrink back. Don't second-guess what you know to be true in your soul. I'm still speaking. I'm still leading. And I'm still holding your hand. You're not alone in the mission ahead. I've surrounded you with help, with divine connections, with favor that cannot be explained by logic. What I open, no one can shut. What I bless, no one can curse. What I begin, I always finish. There will be days when doubts rise again, but now you know where to run. There will be moments when the weight feels heavy, but now you've learned where to rest. In my presence, there is always enough. Enough strength, enough grace, enough love to carry you all the way home. And when your faith feels small, I will carry you with mine. Never forget, you are the light I'm placing on a hill. You are the salt in places that need flavor. You are my ambassador of hope, of truth, of kindness. The world won't always understand it, but it will feel it. People will be drawn to the peace you carry, not because life is perfect, but because I am in you. So walk boldly. Speak life. Love deeply. Forgive quickly. And live every day like it's a divine appointment, because it is. This is more than a message, it's your commissioning. Now rise and go, child. The road ahead is radiant with promise. I go before you, I walk beside you, and I remain within you. You are seen. You are called. And you are never, ever alone.